Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff organizations for more than 40 years. I want to offer you today one of the best techniques to get more interviews and stand a stronger shot of getting hired. Now, I'm reminded of this from a call I received yesterday from someone who's a friend of mine who I found work for in the past, who called me up looking for advice. And in speaking with him, I view him as a friend of a friend that I spend more time with. In spending more time, what I often do is give advice that doesn't involve me doing the work and finding a job for them. I give them advice about things that they can be doing for themselves. Now, it was funny when I was speaking with him, I spoke to him about this technique, and he said, people have been using me for that. I forgot all about doing that for myself. So what's this technique? It's really very simple. When you see a position available, when you're trying to apply for a job, instead of sending your resume in the prescribed way in the job listing, in other words, where you disappear into the black hole of wherever it is, what you want to be doing is seeing who you know that might work at that firm, that might have a connection into the organization and to the specific decision maker, and see if they'll refer you for the job. What this does is help you cut to the front of the line, because in effect you're a friend of a friend and vouched for, and referrals have a strong advantage in these situations. Now, as I pointed out to him, and he laughed because he said his firm was guilty of this too, what often happens is when you send your resume into these applicant tracking systems, if you apply through the prescribed channels, what happens is the manager isn't seeing this resume first. It's going into the HR organization. And sometimes it's being screened by the least experienced person within that department for fit. Sometimes it isn't looked at for days because people have busy schedules. They're talking with managers about their requirements. They're interviewing people. They're phone interviewing people. They're talking to folks like me. They're filling out reports in one form or another. There's a whole host of things that HR is doing in order to do their job, and looking at resumes and evaluating and assessing people is only one small part of it. So often, one of the least experienced people in the department is actually looking at the resume. So, like I said, and not instantaneously. And they may not really know what they're looking for. And if they do, they may not really know what good is. And unless you've tailored your resume to fit it perfectly, they may be afraid to show it to someone or refer it to someone for fear that they will be rebuked or found out to be less competent. So you're best off always trying to cut to the front of the line by using referrals to get you in the door instead of using the prescribed channels. So if you like today's video, and I hope you found it helpful, and you're watching on YouTube, click the like button that's down below. +1 it for Google+. Let people know through a comment that you liked it and what you found helpful about it. If you're watching on my website, or if you want to go to my website, the address is jeffaltman.com. Now, at my website or on YouTube, you can find other videos I've done about job hunting. But at my website, what you can also do is sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice. I publish it on Tuesdays with advice for job hunters. It's good anywhere in the world. It's a $399 value I give away for free. You can read other articles I've written for the e-zine there. You can post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine. Listen to podcasts of my radio show, which is called No BS Job Search Advice Radio, which I broadcast Mondays at 9 a.m. on Blog Talk Radio. Again, the advice is good anywhere in the world. You can also use Easy to Work with Career Builder links from my website. You have access to Indeed on the links page and Job Search Universe on the bottom of the home page, both of which search thousands of other sites for job leads, so you don't have to waste your time looking for all these places. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting as well as other people's books, all of which would be available through Amazon. And I just want to point out two final things, if I may. First of all, if you haven't already done so, send a connection request to me on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people anywhere in the world, except if you're in a country known for scams or spam, and except if you're a third-party recruiter. I won't accept those. Finally, are you trying to hire someone, or is your firm trying to hire someone? Send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm hire someone. I'd love to help someone get back to work. So again, I hope you found today's video helpful. And this is Jeff Altman. Have a great day.